This is Dragon Radio on Coast Country 100.9.
And welcome to another edition of Dragon Radio. I'm Joe Wilkins, your host, and we're at Carmi's Grill and Bar, home of the Free High Five. And first up, we've got the basketball team, the women's basketball team. And with us first is Pam Oswald. Coach Oswald, welcome. You got a couple of your seniors here. It's great to have you guys again. We did a show not too long ago for the GLIAC channel, and we're back at it, and we're going to talk about pretty much the same things, but for a different group of listeners, really. But you got three of your seniors. We've got Holly Folke, Mandy Jabe, and Jennifer Johnston, and I want to talk about the team and what the outlook is initially and what the thoughts are on this season coming in.
Well, thanks very much for having us. We're really looking forward to this season. I mean, we've been picked fourth for the GLIAC for the preseason, but we're just really excited about what this team has to offer coming in. You know, we return everyone from last year's squad. Had no one leave for graduation, so we bring back 13. Just really excited to see, from maturity standpoint, for the program standpoint, to see what we can bring to the table.
Now, you've got everybody back, like you said, and there are a couple girls that you lost last year that are coming back in addition to the girls you have back, Deidre Brown and Amanda Bowdy. Discuss a little bit about their injuries, especially Deidre. You lost her early in the season with a knee, and what she's going to add for your starters. And you've got Jess Harris as well as Carly Mast, projected starters, obviously. Right. But, you've got a couple girls that you're going to be adding. So let's talk about them.
Well, having Deidre back, it's going to be nice just from the standpoint she brings something a little bit different to the game. She's very athletic, able to take the ball off the dribble, and, can create more of that putting the ball on the floor. We've been pretty much known for our three-point shooting and things, but also just looking to be able to create a little bit more off the dribble. Jessica Corzelius will be back this year. She ended up redshirting last year because of a shin injury. So, looking forward to having her back and bringing some just the basketball IQ type of thing back into the post area. So, definitely looking forward to those two kids being on the floor and having some playing time for us.
Yeah, it seems like Deidre added a lot of depth athleticism-wise, right. If that's a phrase. But, no, she was definitely missed last year, but it's good to have her back along with these girls and some of the other ones we're talking about. Let's go to Holly first, since you're on the headset and in the hot seat. What's your outlook? What are you looking forward to? It seems like with as many returners as you have, it's going to be a good season for a team to gel, and it's going to be pretty easy for the team to gel. You guys know each other for the most part. There's a couple of newcomers coming in, but for the most part, everybody's back and familiar faces.
Yeah, we're just pretty much looking to take off where we left off at. We're still building the tradition and making an impact in the GLIAC overall and Division II in general, and we're just looking forward to playing our game like we always do and letting everybody know the hard work that we put in for preseason and over the summer.
Are there any changes in the approach from last year? We're going to switch headsets. I'm sorry here. Got a little technical deal, but no big deal. Are there any changes as far as the approach for what you guys are looking at doing, or is everything just business as usual? And you've got the returners, and that's going to be the difference is the depth at the experience level.
I would say we're still business as usual. We're definitely concentrating on the small things like rebounding, offensive and defensively. Defense is something that we're really concentrating on right now, getting all of our defenses to a T and how we want it to be once games start. But, everything's pretty much the same as last year, just a lot more intense about it because, everybody's the same, so you can't really say that anybody has to learn anything new. We're taking off exactly where we left off at.
Okay. Well, let's move to Mandy. Let's pass the headset to her. Mandy, you're going to be controlling the ball at the point, bringing the ball up the floor. Anything different on the offensive end? Or is it, like Holly was talking about, business as usual? What is your outlook? Let's talk about the approach to the offense. Is anything different this year? Or are you just guys going, like Holly said, where you left off?
Well, we're running a lot of the same things we did last year that we're familiar with, but tweaking some new things. We got to bring some new things to the table. Teams won't be, aware of what we're doing. And so we're adding some new stuff. Coaches put in a lot of you know, like I said, tweaking and adding different things at different plays. So hopefully we get the edge on other teams with those additions.
Can you attribute that, being able to put in new things, to your depth and to your experience? I mean, you guys know a lot of the basic stuff that you've been doing that allows you to put in new things. Is that,
right.
Would you agree?
Yes. Coming into the season, it was nice, just preseason, instead of having to go through, you know, some of those basics of the offense. You know, our team was already familiar with those, so we were able to start there, you know, and just advance even more so because we already knew the basics to a lot of the offenses. So.
Okay. And we'll go to Jennifer Johnston. She's going to be chucking the ball up from three-point range, as we saw a lot early in the year, and then she came back and got in the swing of things, and you're going to be dishing the ball to her. Jennifer, what are you looking forward to this year? What's going to be your approach in your game, what you're going to be trying to do, and what your focus is going to be? Let's start on the offensive end.
On my part, I just need to be more aggressive, and I think our whole team needs to be more concerned about scoring. Like last year, we had a lot of close games, and we were right there, and we just need to put the ball in the hoop. And on the defensive end, we just need to get stops after stops, like, you know, get a stop, go down and score. And we've been working on rebounding a lot, and, you know, we didn't lose anyone last year, so people think we're, you know, Coach tells us we can't think that we're going to be good this year because we didn't lose anyone, but we do definitely have that advantage because everyone came back and we know how to play together and we're getting things done in practice. So,
with the defensive side of things, is a lot of the focus on the conditioning. You said the rebounding is the focus, moving your feet and cutting the ball and getting stops, stopping the ball. A lot of that's a lot of conditioning as far as what I can see when I'm up in the top of the gym. You know, I don't profess to know everything about basketball, but from what I can see, it's a lot of conditioning, and you got to be working hard.
Yep, we certainly are. Every day we're working harder and harder every day. We've got our first game in 5 days. Looking forward to that.
Tell us about the first game. Where are you guys playing?
It's at home versus Salem.
Okay, Salem International.
Yep.
Okay, so that's at home. What's the date? We're going to tell everybody what the date is on that.
12th.
The 12th.
At 6 o'clock.
November 12th, 6 o'clock. I'll be there, so we hope we get some fans out and support you guys. Let's hand the headset back to Coach Oswald for some final words. Coach, any last words? I mean, you got the girls; they're fired up. They've got a lot of experience, and we're looking forward to it. What do you got to say for the first game at 6 o'clock? And we're all going to be out there and excited to cheer you guys on.
Well, I mean, I think it's true for everyone who starts their preseason things. Everyone's excited for practice, and everyone's excited for the first scrimmage, and now we're really just ready just to get things started. And you know, start out Saturday night, you know, playing Salem International, and then we'll go on the road next week. But you know, definitely, you know, want to invite people to come out and get to watch us play. Like Jen said, you know, yeah, you know, we don't, you know, everyone's back and everything, but you know. Our biggest focus has been over everything is to be a better team, to be better players, to be better coaches, you know, and to try to change things up and help us have an edge. Because you know, last year, you know, just being able to get into the GLIAC tournament and make a road trip wasn't good enough. It was a stepping stone for the program, but you know, we're definitely looking to rise up and make some more things happen for us here.
Well, like I said, we're looking forward to it. We're going to go to break right now, and we'll be back. We're at Carmi's Grill and Bar, and the home of the free high five. You're listening to Dragon Radio. We'll be right back.